Right, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Bosch. Well, I'm not actually reacting today. This is the first in a series of food taste test challenges, which isn't easy to say. And I'm joined today by my stepson James.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to try comparisons between two of the supermarkets here in the UK called Aldi and Lidl. Now they're sort of budget supermarkets, a bit like you would have Walmart in America, budget supermarkets, but they do pretty good quality stuff. Now we shop regularly at Aldi, but we've never shopped at Lidl, so we thought as a taste test we're going to try out the two different ones. And the items we're going to be the items we're going to be trying today. We'll be doing cereal, which is this, Flakes.
Rabbit food.
Yeah. Now the thing is that I absolutely love bran flakes and James hates them, so this is going to be a good reaction from him. We've also got pizzas, we've got orange juice, we've got baked beans, British national dish. We got noodles. What they're called? Something like ramen or something in America, aren't they? Yeah, noodles. We're just going to try bread as well. I did want to have it toasted, but the wife said no, we're not having it toasted because they all taste the same. So we're just going to try Aldi's bread and Lidl's bread. And then we're doing it in sort of a meal, so we're starting off with like starters like orange juice, breakfast. Then we're going on to the main meals like pizzas. We've got sausages as well, noodles. Then we're going on to the sweet stuff, like we've got chocolate biscuits or chocolate digestives, or as you would call them, cookies. Also followed by a British national dish as well, Jaffa cakes.
Jaffas.
If you've never tried Jaffa cakes, you don't know what you're missing. And then we're going to finish off with two different types of ice cream. Well, I'll say that I'll be finishing off with two different types of ice cream. One of them's got nuts in, and James doesn't eat nuts, so there's no point in trying one of them. So I'll be doing the ice cream by myself. Right, so let's get on to it. Once again, thanks for joining us, and if you do enjoy these videos, or if there's anything you want us to do a comparison to, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon and leave a comment in the box down below, and we'll take a look and see what we can do. We've got another one coming up very, very soon, which I think my wife is going to join me on, and believe me, that's a challenge in itself because she does not do cameras. And that is, we're going to be trying American candy, as you call it, or as we call it, American sweets. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on, and we'll try the cereal first of all. Do you want milk on yours or not?
Yeah, you may as well.
Right, so this is bowl number one. This is bran flakes, which I absolutely love bran flakes. James not so. If you do have cereal, do you normally have sugar on?
No.
No, good, because I don't either. So let's try bran flakes.
Add more sugar now.
Yeah. Try them quick before they get soggy. Very crispy. Yep, tastes like any other bran flakes that I've had.
Bran flakes.
I'll try a little bit more. Yep. Are we swapping?
May as well.
So one of these is Aldi and one of these is Lidl.
And on water. Rinse the one first one out.
Yeah, sorry, got to rinse your mouth off.
Seeing as I'm not allowed to have a bucket and spit, rinse and spit.
No spitting allowed on the channel. These are a lot sweeter than
they're
them.
nicer.
These ones are nicer.
They're nicer.
Because you like sweet stuff, don't you? See, and I think I prefer I don't know what it is about my taste buds as I get older. I like bland stuff. Like ice cream, I prefer just plain vanilla ice cream. Yeah, they've got probably a little too high sugar content in for me. You would prefer them. So, right, so I'm going to say that I prefer that bowl, which is bowl number 2, and James prefers this one, which is bowl number 1. So Michelle is now going to tell us which one's which.
Well, bowl number 2 is from Aldi, and bowl number 1 is from Lidl.
Yeah, I thought so, because I have eaten Aldi's brand flakes before, and I do recognise the taste. They are just a little too sweet for me. What we're going to do now, we're going to try orange juice. So we've both got 2 glasses of orange juice here. One labelled number 1, one labelled number 2. Nice flamingo design there, because Shell loves her mingos, don't you, Shell?
Oh, yes.
She loves her mingos.
Sure loves that mean.
Right, so I'm going to try number 1 first.
Sounds good.
Oh, that is quite bitter.
Yeah. Just a wee bit.
I mean, obviously, it does taste like freshly squeezed orange juice, because basically that's what it is. The orange juice that we're using is, I don't know whether you drink a lot of orange juice, but you get 2 different kinds. You get from concentrate and not from concentrate. So the from concentrate has got stuff added in like water and sugars and stuff like that. Not from concentrate is just basically freshly squeezed orange juice. So that's what we decided to do. They're not from concentrate, they're just freshly squeezed orange juice. Hang on, I'm going to try that one more. Yeah. Okay, so that's number 1.
Rinse.
Yes, sir.
Rinse.
James is in charge, as you can tell.
That's like orange juice.
Right, number 2. That's a very, very orangey palette. That is even more bitter.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, they both taste exactly the same. And do you know what? I think I'm going to go for glass number 1. I think that's got a slightly more orangey taste to it. So I'm going for glass number 1.
I think I'm going to join you with glass number 1.
You're going to join us with glass number 1. So glass number 1,
I
Michelle?
think number 2 is Aldi's.
Number 1 is Aldi's, number 2 is Lidl.
Aldi, 2 to Aldi. Right, so what we're doing now is we're going to try sausages. We love sausages, don't we, James?
Yeah.
Michelle, not so much. She doesn't like sausages very much. So let's have a quick dig in. These are just plain pork sausages. I decided to get exactly both the same. Oh, smell nice. Smell kind of spicy. As sausages go, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very nice. It's
That's not half bad.
I mean, we're going to try another little bit. Have you still got the bag with that the sausages came in? Right, so these are the sausages. This is birchwood ones, and I think these are the these are the little ones. I'm just going to try and I wish I'd put my glasses on for this. I'm just going to see. I'm just trying to see what the percentage of pork is. 72% British pork in the little ones, and in the Aldi ones.
Is it? Yeah, I can see through the bag.
Carrot, can you?
Yeah, I'll see it through.
See through the bag.
72%.
All right. So both of these, 72% pork in both sausages. I mean, what I've heard is that most of the time, for these supermarkets, the items like the sausages and all that are all made in the same factory anyway, so they're probably exactly the same sausages. Anyway, we've tried number 1. Let's try sausage number 2. Not so much as a spicy taste as or smell as the other one. That tastes a lot more meatier to me. And I do like the outside, the skin of the sausage has sort of caramelised on this one. It's a lot sweeter. Yeah, I think that's a better sausage.
Have a look on the base of the plate.
Right, so are we both going for what plate?
I got That one. It's on the bottom of the plate, I think. No, it's number 2.
So this says Lidl.
This says Aldi.
Aldi. 3 to Aldi. What do you think of it so far? No, you're supposed to say rubbish.
What do you think of it so far? Rubbish!
That's the old saying.
I'm getting fed up. I'm getting fed.
You're getting fed, so
I'm
you're
getting
happy.
fed, so I'm happy.
Alright, so what we are trying now is good old plain bread and butter. I wanted it toasting, but I was outvoted, wasn't I?
Denied.
I was denied.
We'll use denied.
Right, so bread and butter. Let's try number uno. Nice and soft, not too sweet. I know a lot of people that for some reason don't eat the crust on bread, but you should do, it's beautiful. And of course for these reviews we are using the same, if you can hear little like tippy tappies with dogs just walked in and gone through the kitchen because it can smell food. What do you think of that, James?
Nice.
Is that it?
Nice. Nice. That's nice. As far as bread goes, that is nice.
Alright, so that's number 1.
Bread is bread.
Bring on number 2. I mean, who doesn't like bread? Bread and butter,
Bread.
toast, sandwiches, whatever. So, loaf number 2. Oh, that seems as though it's not as heavy as that one. That was quite nice. It was fluffy, but this one I think is even lighter. Says you?
Seems a bit chewier.
A bit chewier. See, now it's strange because I find it lighter. Difficult decision that, because basically they do taste exactly the same.
I'm going to go for number 1.
Right, so James says he's going for number 1.
What you going for?
I'm still deciding.
One eternity later.
I think I'm going to go for number 2.
Number 1 is Lidl.
Number 1 is Lidl.
Number 2 is Aldi.
Oh well, I suppose that's a 50-50 chance, but if we're going for Aldi's things, then I'm winning. Hang on, I'll finish this bread. Alright, so carrying on, what we got now, look at the smile on James's face. Pizza! We are going to be trying, and this is... Thank you. My little
Just kind of let go, man.
Right, okay. So it's stone bread, pepperoni pizza, and they're both exactly the same. They're both stone baked. Sorry, stone baked pepperoni. What is stone baked?
It's how they make them in the oven.
So it's not on a stone.
It's not put in an oven. It's in a stone. It's in a stone. It's on a big.
So they don't just get a stone out the
No,
garden and heat
no.
it up and cook a pizza on
In
it.
a big proper dome oven. That's how they.
Is it?
They make them.
Right. Yeah. So pizza, pepperoni, my favourite. Your favourite?
It's alright.
No. What is your favourite?
Meat feast.
Meat feast.
Got a bit more meat on the.
What's
pizza.
your favourite, Michelle?
Cheese.
She just likes a plain cheese margarita pizza. Right, so are we just trying what this
That's
one's
number
first?
1.
This is
So
number
we may as
1,
well
so
go
we'll
for
try
number
this
1
one
first.
first.
That's a, you can put
I'll just have a small slice.
Let's put it properly.
This pizza's going up too bad. The sauce is very tangy. Very tangy on that sauce. Or is it the pepperoni?
Might be the pepperoni.
Might be the pepperoni.
Good crunch on the crust though. Good crust. Have a good crunch on your crust.
What's your view on stuffed crust pizzas?
Oh, lovely.
You do like a stuffed
Lovely.
crust? Yeah, me know.
Cheese or sauce. Or hot dog. Hot dog if you're going proper expensive. Hot dog.
I got a bit caught in my throat. Nothing worse when you get a bit pizza caught in your throat. Yeah, I think it is the pepperoni. It is quite tangy and quite salty as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There is a good crunch on that crust. That's not bad. Not bad. And I tell you what, though,
Like
just
that,
looking. Hang on. just looking at it, I don't know whether you can actually see it now. I'll try and hold it up. Hold that one up, James, if you can.
Big hands on you, so I can hold that thing up.
I think I actually prefer the look of this one as well. This one looks more appealing than that one. But let's give it a try and see what it's like. And we've got a little piece, yeah, we've just got a little piece there. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be as much. I don't know. Probably about the same. I've only got one piece of pepperoni on mine. That seems to be a bit more stodgy. The base is a bit more. What's the word?
Doughy.
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 Yes,
Doughy.
yes, doughy.
Still got that crunch on the crust though.
That's the way your perfect mothers cook them. And do you know what? It's pretty bland. There's not really a lot of taste to it.
No.
Whereas that one,
Yeah, there's no zing in that. There is on that.
there was definitely more zing in that. So, I think I'm going to go for number one.
Yeah, me too.
Is it on the bottom or do you know the answer?
No.
And the answer is on the
So,
boxes.
the one that we went for, number one.
Was Aldi,
Number one's Aldi.
and number 2 is Lidl.
Yeah, definitely Aldi's has come out on top there. Right, don't forget everyone, if you're enjoying this, just click subscribe to the channel down below and also let us know what other kind of food comparisons you'd like to see us doing, whether it's with James or with my wife, or I might even try and drag somebody else in, just off the street. I'll just drag somebody in off the street. And say,
Once COVID's done.
say, come and get some free food. So what we're going to try now, are you looking forward to this?
Yeah.
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 We have,
Love beans.
get them in,
Stick this one off.
we have baked beans. Arrgh. Do you know what kind of beans go into baked beans?
Beans.
They're called haricot beans. Haricot beans. Hang on 2 seconds. I'll edit that one out.
Egg.
Right, so are we trying different bowls? And then swap
me
them
as
up?
well.
Right, okay, that's what we'll do. We've got a little spoon here.
Got a little spoon, yeah.
So what are we looking for in baked beans?
Tastiness.
T-
Tastiness. You got to taste.
Tastiness.
You got to taste the sauce.
I think what we're looking for is the spiciness of the tomato sauce and basically
Yes.
the texture of the beans as well.
Do you have to add tomato sauce to it to make it nice?
Sometimes we do. If we've got a tin of beans that's poor quality, we actually put some tomato ketchup in to make them taste a bit better. So let's have a taste of these beans. Do you know what? That's not very tomatoey. I don't mind the actual... Well, actually, I do. The what we're trying to say, the firmness of the beans isn't very good. They're quite soft, these beans, and that isn't. I don't know what yours is like.
Same
but
with these. Same with these. These are not.
These are not very tomatoey. Let's swap. Have a rinse. I've got to say, I think the colour on these is a bit better. They're a bit darker.
They're a bit darker.
Yeah, they are a bit darker. These, so that makes me think there might be a bit more tomatoey in these.
They're a shake. Yeah.
Definitely more
Yeah.
taste to these than there is to them. If you're going to have beans on toast, or skinheads on a raft as we call them, I would definitely go for these. I think.
There, it's on this side. Yeah.
So this is bowl number one.
This is bowl number.
Oh, that's got to be
It's
bowl
got to
number
be number
two.
2.
So bowl number one,
Is Aldi's beans.
Aldi's beans in bowl number one. So these ones, the ones we prefer, and Lidl comes out second again. Hello, wife.
I don't know.
Oh, they look two completely different colours, don't they?
Yes.
Right, so what we are trying now is
Noodles.
noodles. I've got beef noodles, exactly the same ones. Well, obviously different ones, from one from Aldi. one from Lidl. The look of these, you can see that these are a lot darker, which instantly makes me think they might have a bit more flavour to them. Right, so what is this? Is it ramen?
Ramen in America.
Ramen in America. I can see these going all the way down.
Ramen everywhere else in the world,
Apart from in UK,
and apart from the UK.
where we call them noodles.
There are big restaurants in China and Japan for them.
And these are hot.
Hot.
Yes, sorry, they've just come out the oven.
Right. So, texture-wise, this one, very, very soft, as noodles are supposed to be, but a bit plain in flavour. The big names, if you know which one I mean, beginning with B, normally has a lot more flavour on.
All begin with S.
What's S?
Oh, do you not know what S is with noodles?
Yeah, but the B is the manufacturer.
So was the S one?
Are you talking about super noodles? Yeah, but it's Bachelor's super noodles.
Is it?
Yeah?
Is it? Oh.
Not a lot of flavour here either.
Yeah, so, what can you say about noodles? I don't really know a lot about noodles.
Stir them in, get some flavour from the bottom.
Yeah, stir them in, get some flavour from the bottom.
Have the water up.
The water.
The water up.
Typical northeasterner.
Typical Geordie, thanks. Good stuff from the bottom.
Even with all the water up from the bottom, still pretty bland, pretty flavourless. The noodles are not bad. They're a bit softer than I would normally like, but all in all, they're not bad at all.
Well, take your fork and try it.
I'll pick them up and we'll swap them round and try this one. These ones look very anemic.
Yeah.
Very
They are.
anemic.
And you go to sunbeds when they're open.
Yeah, they do, definitely. Once COVID's over, get these on the sunbed. Worms, as we used to call them. Oh my god. Oh my god. They are rank. Absolutely disgusting. There's no flavour to them. The noodles are like mush. Nah, definitely. I've had one mouthful of them and that's all I'm having. I am going for that bowl there.
Because I'm going for that bowl, because they're not nice.
You're going for that bowl?
I'm going for that bowl.
We have completely different tastes, James.
Yeah.
Right, so James has gone for bowl number 2.
You went for bowl.
No, I've got bowl number 1.
Bowl number 1.
Well, bowl number 1's Aldi's. And
Yes!
bowl number 2's Lidl.
Aldi wins again. But if you're James, then Lidl wins.
Yep.
So what we are trying now is chocolate digestives and Jaffa cakes. So digestives are like cookies, as you would call them in America. Is a Jaffa a cake or a biscuit?
Biscuit. It's a biscuit in this country.
It's a cake.
It's biscuit.
It's a cake. It's sponge covered with chocolate with a bit of jelly in the thing. And that's why it's called a Jaffa cake.
I've seen me sitting in bed and eat 20 of these in the night, man.
Very, very good. It is kept in the biscuit aisle, but it is a cake. Right, so let's try the digestives first.
Hang on, we'll try the same one.
Alright, we'll try the same one.
Try the same one first.
Nice crunch to that. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. There's not really a big chocolate taste.
It's got a decent coating of chocolate on the top, though.
Yeah, but you can't taste it very well.
No.
You get more biscuit than you do chocolate. The only thing that's missing with this, you wouldn't agree because you don't do it,
No.
is a cup of tea to dunk it in. Not bad. As digestives go. I think that would hold together in a cup of tea. Well, for the first 2 or 3 dunks anyway. Right, Jaffas. And what is it? You go full moon,
Half moon.
half moon,
Decent tang in the orange.
Is it?
Totally good.
Yeah, that dark chocolate's quite nice. It's not too bitter. And as I say, yeah, once you know, you do get it, there is a bit of a tang to the orange. And the sponge is quite soft as well. Yeah, so that was Half Moon, Total Eclipse.
Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse is gone, mate.
James is too quick for me.
Total Eclipse is gone.
Are you going to be able to remember what that tastes like when you start on the other one?
Nah. He's having fairness, he's been starving us for 2 days.
Right, so that's plate number 1. So let's have a look at this. Now, I think
They don't look too dissimilar.
they don't look too dissimilar. In fact, they look exactly the same. Different writing on the back. One's got a little pattern of like leaves and stuff like that.
Sweet meal digestive
Yeah.
biscuits.
So let's try this.
Try these away.
Yeah, there is a good crunch to that one as well.
Takes a bit to get through the chocolate on that one.
And I don't think...
Biscuit tastes a bit different.
Do you think it tastes sweeter?
Don't know, I can't put my finger on it.
You can, you've got your finger on it.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to break the rules now. I'm going to try another little bit of this one. That one is definitely sweeter. Yeah. Definitely a lot sweeter.
I think that would hold up faster in your cup of tea.
Do you think?
Longer.
You wouldn't know, you don't drink tea.
No.
Or coffee.
That's got more rigidity.
I think out of the digestives, I think I prefer that
Number
one.
2.
Yeah, number 2. Right, so let's try the Jaffa cake.
It's thinner.
It is thinner,
It
yeah.
is thinner.
And you know, on the other one, you could actually see the,
Yes.
the mound of
Yes. Jaffa.
Jaffa in the middle. You can't see that on that one, so
No.
flattened.
Yeah.
We're going to become Jaffa cake connoisseurs. Do you know
I
that?
think Mum's been beating them with a hammer.
Yeah. There is half the amount of orange in that one than there was in the other one.
Now see, the other one, the Jaffa, was all in the middle. This is spread.
Do you think that's why?
That's why, I think.
Do you think it spread the whole way across the
Yes,
biscuit?
I think it's a good coating of it.
And I think the sponge on the other one was a bit softer.
Yeah, bottom of this is solid.
But very, very similar. So,
I'm going to say digestives would be 2 for me. Jaffas would be number 1.
do you know what, James? I'm going to agree with you 100% there. Yeah, I think the digestives, plate number 2, the Jaffas, plate number 1. So let's have a reveal, Michelle.
Number 1 was Aldi. Number 2.
Hang on, which one though?
Number 1 was Aldi. Plate number
Plate
1
Oh,
was
plate number
Aldi.
1. Alright, so the Jaffas in Aldi, we preferred to the Jaffas in
Lidl.
but the
Digestives.
digestives in Lidl, we prefer to the digestives in Aldi. Strange.
Right, when you go to Lidl and get some digestives.
We need to go and get some digestives from Lidl. Yeah, so what we're doing is I did get a bar of Aldi's own almond chocolate and Lidl's own chocolate, and because James doesn't eat nuts, it's not that he hasn't got he's got an allergy or anything to them, he's just fussy and he doesn't eat nuts.
I won't eat nuts. It's not a lot I won't eat, but I won't eat nuts.
Wow.
Eat nuts.
Could you give us a bigger bit?
That's a little bit, just got loads of nut in it.
I mean, that's what I mean. Could you give us a bigger bit? It's tiny. But there are at least 3 almond nuts in this little piece that I've been offered.
There was 3 in this and I pinched one.
I don't know whether you heard that. Rusha said there was 3 in the other bit as well until she pinched one. So, those almonds are very, very dry. I know almonds are dry, but they're exceptionally dry. And believe me, I know my almonds. I eat loads of nuts.
He is nuts.
I'm just going to try the chocolate by itself.
There's nuts in that chocolate, I've just seen them.
It's quite milky, but it's quite sweet. I'm not keen on really, really sweet chocolate. I'll finish that nut. Thank you, Michelle. So let's try this one. Oh, hang on. Got to rinse.
Rinsey, rinse, rinse.
So yeah, there's 2 almonds in this one. There was 3, but before Michelle pinched one. That sounded painful.
That was the freezer.
That was the chest freezer just slamming down on Michelle's fingers. Chocolate is a lot smoother on that one.
How are the nuts?
Nuts are not too bad. Although that one looks as though it's well past its sell-by date.
Just a wee bit.
It's very, very brown. I think it's just because it's roasted.
It doesn't kill you. It'll not harm.
So,
First or second?
2 hours later.
I'm going to say, being the chocolate and nut connoisseur that I am, I think I preferred number 2.
Aldi.
Number 2, Aldi. Any idea what score we're on now?
Nope.
Aldi's
win.
I'll put it up on the screen somewhere when I edit this.
Aldi's win.
Right, so last but by no means least, while James finishes off all the food on the table here, we're going to try 2 different kinds of ice cream. Well, I am, because as I say, one's got nuts in. The reason that one's got nuts in, I tried to get exactly the same ice cream, the salted caramel ice cream, and the only one I could get in one of the supermarkets, I can't remember which one it was now, was salted caramel with praline, and the other one's salted caramel with chocolate bits. So predominantly I think I'm going to be, you know, trying it on the ice cream, see what the ice cream is like, rather than on the actual bits that's in it. Alright, so what we got now is 2 different kinds of salted caramel ice cream. Although I've got to say, Shell, I'm really loving the Kellogg's Rice Krispie Bowl. Right, okay, so
You've used all real that.
I've used all the other balls.
With every ball we've got, there's house of beans and...
Right, so do you know what? I really can't remember which one I got from which supermarket. Yeah, this is the praline one, but I'm just trying to avoid the nuts and just eat the ice cream. It's not too bad. Very, very sweet. I'm not a big fan of really, really sweet things.
I am like that.
I know that's why you married me. If you didn't hear that, she says I am in the background, and of course you heard the reply there. Yeah, so that is, I suppose it's caramel. It's got to be sweet, hasn't it?
It's sweet with
Got to be
caramel,
sweet. That's the one with the praline in. And this is the one with the chocolate chips in, I think.
Oh, really?
Hang on. I'm not 100% sure now.
Oh, you. Hot it taste?
Does that look like chocolate chips or does that look like nuts?
Nah. Ah.
Yeah, so that one isn't as sweet as the other one. The ice cream seems to be a lot more creamier. Are you quite finished?
Yes.
Right. And to tell you the truth, ooh, I got a nice little chunk of caramel there. That was lovely. Wow. I didn't think I was a big fan of caramel until I got that. So, going on ice cream alone, I know I did get some little bits of whatever. I really can't tell whether that's the praline one or that's the chocolate chip one. I think that's the praline one and that's the chocolate chip one. But out of the 2, I think I prefer that one. I think the ice cream's a lot creamier. Caramel is a lot
Caramel.
I've just invented a new word. So, Rice Krispie Bowl.
Well, the praline one's Aldi. So,
Hang on, we're getting a judge's final opinion here.
I'll be able to tell you which one's which.
That's praline.
So that's the praline one.
I think it's Aldi's.
Give me the caramel one then I like eat. Oh, well, melts.
Well, it seems I like Aldi's praline ice cream. Right, so final verdict. I think we're going to go for the Aldi's praline ice cream. I just think the ice cream's a lot more creamier, and the caramel it's just a little less sweeter than that one. So it looks like Aldi comes out on top there. I'll put the final results on the screen as we're going through, so you can see what the final results were. Is that it? Are we finished now? Excellent. Thank you very much for your help, Michelle. Thank you very much for your help, James. Hope you all enjoyed that. Don't forget, if you do, like and subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments what you would like to see on the next reaction. We do have one, as I've already said, coming up where we review American candy or American sweets, and that's coming very soon. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care and bye for now.